Pending an NFL appeal, it is a 6-game suspension for Deshaun Watson. We learned that earlier today. Let's take a look at this tweet from the NFL on CBS. These are the first 6 games. So you're at Carolina, home against the Steelers, Jets, at the Falcons, then home against Chargers and Patriots. Tim, when you look at those, the Steelers are always going to be tough. But everybody else, you get the Chargers have to go all the way across country. Now, again, Justin Herbert's really good. And the Patriots, they played well last year. Second year for Mac Jones to be able to keep it up. So those first 6 are not horrendous for the Browns.
No, and I mean, the other thing you mentioned about the Chargers game, not only are they flying across the country to that game, but it's also a 1 o'clock Eastern game, which is a massive advantage for the Browns. I think we saw that a year ago in Baltimore when the Chargers went across the country to play in Baltimore against the Ravens and they got blown out in that game. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen this time around, but certainly it's an advantage for the Browns. And I think it kind of goes to show the advantages they have in the schedule, that it's lighter. And even with Jacoby Brissett starting those 6 games, pretty much all of them, I think, are winnable to a large extent, especially considering the talent the Browns have around the quarterback and on the defense. I mean, I said before 3-3, certainly a very likely possibility. I'm still picking that as far as how I think that those first 6 games will go without Deshaun Watson, and they can still certainly make the playoffs at 3-3. I think in my memory, I was watching ESPN's Get Up this morning. They were talking about 2 3-3 teams that started the season 3-3 a year ago. 2 of them made the conference championship game, so it's certainly possible that they can do that. Even better scenarios, obviously, if they take one of those last 2 games, either the Chargers or the Patriots, they do what I think they'll probably do is go 3-1 in the top 4, and then all of a sudden you're 4-2 with Deshaun Watson coming back in Baltimore, where he's going to kind of have to knock some rust off before they take on the Ravens, and then they got the Monday nighter against the Bengals before the bye week. And all of a sudden, if they split that, you're 5-3. You're in a really good position to make a playoff push, maybe even a divisional push. So that's why I think the 6-game suspension really maybe it takes you out of the division race just a little bit, but the playoffs certainly should still be an expectation, I think.